We are here at the AWS booth at Workday Rising. My name is Amir Khostavan from the Workday Education Media Group, and I'm here today with Erik Anderson, the Principal Solutions Architect at AWS. Erik, first off, thank you so much for joining me.
No, thank you, Amir, for being here.
Of course. Now tell me a little bit about your role here at AWS.
Sure, so as a Principal Solutions Architect, I'm actually dedicated to Workday. I've been working with Workday almost 4 years, and my whole goal is to help them build as best as possible on AWS. So I spend my time working with Workday's technical teams, helping them build scalable, reliable, secure, and cost-effective architectures on AWS, which ultimately then benefits Workday customers as well.
That's fantastic. Now we were talking a little bit before the camera started rolling about your booth here today, slightly bigger than the one that you guys had in San Francisco.
Platinum sponsors this year.
Love it, thank you. What kind of conversations are you having with people here at Workday Rising?
Yeah, well, essentially we're just talking to our mutual customers, Workday and AWS customers, about the benefits of Workday and AWS being better together.
Yeah.
So a lot of the conversations are about how the benefits of running your Workday tenants on AWS ultimately end up benefiting those end customers. So just as an example, weekly and monthly maintenance windows no longer involve user downtime when you're running your tenant on AWS.
Right.
We've also been talking a lot about the Extend Pro integration between Extend Pro and AWS, where you can now natively call AWS services from Extend Pro to, just as an example, rather than typing in the information from your driver's license, use Amazon Comprehend, read that information in, and then build that into your custom Extend apps.
That's amazing.
But as I said, it's really customer driven. We're not necessarily pushing anything. A lot of customers are obviously these days are interested about AI/ML, and so
right, of course.
Workday uses Amazon for a lot of their AI/ML, and think in fact now 70 million inferences run on AWS today for Workday.
Okay.
And so those are just the types of conversations. We're working a lot with the Workday team on improved resiliency, so in the future, being able to use multiple Amazon availability zones so that, again, if we have a bad day, your customers don't. But it's really just a natural conversation with folks depending on what they're really interested in.
That's great. Now the theme for this year's Rising is Forever Forward. How is AWS moving forever forward?
So I think Amazon really has that in their culture and really started from the beginning of looking for the future and being very customer focused.
Yeah.
And I think the customer focus and the Forever Forward message really resonate well together. We really try to listen to our customers, and a lot of our requirements, in fact over 90%, are driven by customer requests.
Okay.
And so as we think about what the next AWS service would be or what features are required for AWS services, that's driven by our customers, and that's how I think we are moving forever forward as well.
That's fantastic. Erik, thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your time here at Workday Rising.
Yeah, thank you, Amir. This was great.
Yep.